to another episode on my YouTube channel. And as always, I am glad and I'm excited to be here. And thank you for staying tuned all the time. The last episode I talked about building your brand. I mentioned that it's my definitely running to series on which we started, and the last episode was building your brand series one, where I discussed about color. Yeah. So before we proceed today, I will just try to show a glimpse of what building a brand is. I feel that building a brand simply means how people perceive your business. Yes, how people perceive your business in terms of information that you're trying to pass out. When they see you, what drops in their mind? When they see you, what do you represent? Do you get? Today I'm going to be talking about the face of your business. Yeah, and the face of your business simply means logo. Yeah, your logo is basically the face of your business, that when people see you, they recognize that, oh, this is it, this is you, this is the business, this is what you are into. Oh, we can really recognize this business as one of our own. Looking at, giving an example of Coca-Cola, you understand that when you see the red circle with Coca-Cola, you already know that, okay, this is Coca-Cola, a favorite drink, and all of that. So today I'll basically be talking about building your brand series 2, and one of the ways you can build your brand is the face of your business, which is your logo. Yeah, so logo basically means, well, I think it's more like repetition. Building, like, logo is the face of your brand, and the reason why you need to pay attention to your logo, because it really determines how people perceive you, how people know what you're into. Even, for someone that is seeing your logo for the first time and trying to make do of what you do or what service you render. So building your logo is very important. It makes people know what you're into. Yes, it makes people know what you're into and how you're ready to to give your services to them. And okay, so your logo, the face of your business, I feel that there's actually nothing more to say on that. Just make sure that while you're trying to build your brand, let your logo let it make a statement, like where they see you, even without, before you say anything, they already know that, oh, this person is into fashion items, oh, this person is into only products, and you know how it is and how it goes on and on. If you see the logo of Coca-Cola, yes, you see the round red, yes, the red circle, you see Coca-Cola, and then you see a bottle. Yes, this simply shows that, oh, this might be talking about drinks, this might be talking about you know what liquid product, since there is a bottle and there is a content inside. So that is just basically, it's not really something that it's that difficult. It's something that is very simple. Your And I would advise that you make your logo simple. Don't make it too complex. Not everyone has the time to start, to want to decipher what the information you're trying to pass across. Yes, so try as much as possible to make your logo simple. You see some logos sometimes, and you feel like, you look at Facebook, the logo of Facebook, you just say Facebook, and then you see the blue color and the white, and it's just as simple as that. And whenever you see the logo, the Facebook logo, you already know that, oh, it's a social media platform that I'm familiar with. Even if you are not if you don't really know much about Facebook from the onset, and then you see something like that, it makes, when you see it some other time, you already it looks familiar because you've seen something like that before. So that is just simply building your brand. So if you are into making of organic products like body cream, if you're into human hair products and other things that you might, if you're into food consumption, agricultural business, importation, exportation, just try as much as possible, to make your logo simple, where your audience, especially your target audience, can relate with. Yes, that is just what building your brand on the aspect, from the aspect of logo. Yes, from the aspect of logo, something simple. If you're running a fashion store, just try as much as possible to make your audience know that, oh, this is a fashion store. And if it's just if it's a unisex store, there's a way you make them know. And if it's just a female store of male items, there's a way you differentiate, there's a way you let your audience know that this is exactly what I'm into. So I basically, the face of your products, the face of your products, yes, the face of your product, the face of your services, that is where you see where people introduce they introduce celebrities, they introduce ambassadors, because these people gives the kind of information these people pass across to your audience. So sometimes you wonder that you see company A sign, let me say company A sign Miss Cynthia, and then company B are not interested in Miss Cynthia. Most times the reason is because company A signs Miss Cynthia based on what she represents, based on what she stands for in the general world, the contemporary world. So when people see Mrs. Cynthia representing brand A, they already know, oh, this is actually, this is how, for Mrs. Cynthia to be representing this kind of brand, then this is how the brand is going to be like. This is how this is, and then you see a lot of this is, and it goes on and on. So most times, if you really want to pass across some information about your business, which is very vital in a business, try as much as possible to look for people that will represent your brand. Yes, if you don't really have the finances to sign someone, yeah, like an ambassador, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that your logo, yes, that's the face of your business, stand, gives kind of information you want it to give from the start. And when you get to a point where you can afford getting an ambassador, then you go on with that. So building your brand, we talked about color, then we talked about logo, yes, the face of your business, and then you talked about something like a slogan. Yes, another thing is slogan. The slogan of your business. For Media Pitch Collection, our slogan is anything fashion. Okay, let me take us back a bit. Before, for building your brand, make sure that you have a stable logo. Make sure that you don't get to change your logo often, like, now make sure you have a standby logo that when people see, they can read it. Because if you're having issues with your logo, like you change your logo every now and then, your customers and your audience find it hard to relate with you, and sometimes they might not even be able to trust you, because anybody can just come up and say, oh, this is Media Pitch Collection, and they get to vibe with it because they feel that you actually don't really have a stable logo, so it might really be you, and sometimes it might not. So it's better to have a stable logo. Yes, don't keep changing like every 6 months or every now and then, to avoid stories that. So then I was talking about slogan. Also, you must have a slogan. For Media Pitch Collection, our slogan is anything fashion. Anything fashion means, when you hear anything fashion, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind is, oh, shoes, bags, jewelry, accessories, unisex items, unisex wears, and every other thing. You see how it goes. So make sure you try as much as possible to pay attention to important information about your brand, so that your audience can perceive what you're trying to give out to them, so there will not be anything like misunderstanding and all of that. So I think building your brand is more than this. Actually, building your brand is actually more than this. But I feel that the little information I have given out would help you to an extent, to make sure that your audience perceive you in the way you want them to. Yes, in the way you want them to. So building your brand, talk about color. The font also matters. Is it the big font or the small font? So it depends. Different fonts. There are different fonts, now for designers. We all know what that is. So it depends on what you want. Color, the font size, yes, the font size, the slogan, and the face of your brand, which is your logo. So guys, I think even if you are going to still talk about building your brand, it might not be now, it might be later, but I just feel I should just try as much as possible to introduce on what we need to do about building your brand. So guys, we have come to the end of today's episode, and I'm so glad and excited that I've been able to impact knowledge, even if it is not what you're really expecting, but I'm sure that you have been able to gain something important. So guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section, don't forget to share, repost to people that need this kind of information, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is very important. Just click on the red button below. Yes, and you can also turn on the post notification so you can get notification as soon as we drop some videos. So guys, thank you so much for your love. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.